in so long. There is a million buttons on this thing. It's been a long time. This is I guess I'll call it a special Talk a Lot with James Lott Jr. I retired the show. People have been asking for it. I don't know who's going to come on or not. I have no idea. But I thought, well, come on, see what's happening. What's happening? Oh my God, I see some regular names I know. Oh my goodness, I am on. Hi, everybody. It's been a long time since I've done this. It's been a long time. Hello, everybody. I was just on YouTube looking at my video. I am tired. Oh my God, Laura Palmer. I am tired. I am overwhelmed. I just went on to Jimmy Kimmel Live's YouTube, and the video that I'm in has almost had 1 million views. It's kind of crazy. And I was looking at you say you should look at the comments. So I thought I skimmed through the comments section, and the overwhelming thing that's been brought up on all the Jimmy Kimmel Live social media is how young I look. I thought my voice would be like the thing, but apparently it's my age. And I'm wearing a mask the whole time. And they're like, I thought he was 30. I thought he was 25. I thought he was 35. Like, everybody was talking about my age. That's what was so funny. I was like, okay. So I had a few bit of my weight, but that was fine. I'm used to that. But it was mostly about my age. Everyone was like, he said how fun I was and how they thought I was just a fun guest. So it was a lot of good people. I mean, these are folks who don't even know who I am. I thought that was actually very cool. But the age thing apparently is what everybody was focused on. They're like, his energy. And then someone said, well, he did dress young. I dressed like myself. I'm like, what's going on? I dressed like me. And I didn't know that dressing in a polo shirt and a sweater was young. I mean, I just dressed like myself. I wasn't wearing a hoodie or anything. So I go, hello, everybody. I know Sharon, tag, you're it. You're 52 next. You're it. Yes, Candy Mac. I haven't done one of these in a long time. I thought, come on. It's been a birthday week. I had a funeral yesterday. The Hardy stuff. Oh my God, all the Hardy stuff this week. It's crazy. And then Jimmy Kimmel. It's been a very interesting week for me. Very, very interesting. I know everybody wants to know what I did and how I got on there. I know I should be a second sidekick. Where everybody's like, you should be without a mask next time. I'm like, well, I got in because they needed somebody with a mask. I know, Laura, it's so funny. It was crazy. It was such an interesting experience, and everybody was so nice. But I'm going to tell everybody how it is. I'm gonna do an official thing, and I'll tell you how the whole thing is. The Aussies haven't seen it yet. It's 2 episodes. Oh, so in Australia they air it 3 days behind America. Well, I've been posting my stuff all on my. Are you following my page? I've been posting everything on my pages and linking everything on my pages. So I think it's a spoiler alert, Beck. I'm on Jimmy Kimmel Live. That's a spoiler alert. Spoiler alert. Spoiler alert. With Wanda Sykes and Max Minghella. Oh, When Calls the Heart. Okay, I was like, wow, which one's on? You haven't watched When Calls the Heart yet? You ever seen the last 2 episodes? Wait, Beck, you don't know what's going on in the whole Hardy's world. It's totally broken down. The whole Hardy's thing is falling apart. That's another story. And I've been attacked the whole time, so I don't care. I work in soap operas. I know how it is. My organizing profession is so happy. The organizers are so happy. My website crashed. It crashed yesterday. So that's a good sign. We got it back up. It's a good sign. It's a good sign. Folks are looking at me, I guess. So I'm taking it in. They want to see what I've been doing. I've been an organizer for 13 years, so. Oh my God, Sharon! I would love to see you and Dwayne again. We had that breakfast a long time ago. Yeah, come down to L.A. Let's do it. Hi, Joseph. Hello, everybody. Yeah, Elizabeth. It's her choice. I'm not gonna say it on here because she says she hasn't seen it yet. But she knows all about the choice. That's all. That's what it's all about. So I'm shocked you have not heard anything. I know, girl. We haven't. We need to get together. So yes, I'd love to see you guys. So yeah, it's been a whirlwind couple of days, and I'm still kind of taking it all in. But I just want to tell you guys, very nice staff, very nice. They treat me like royalty. There's Serafini TV. Marissa Serafini. I just mentioned Hardee's, and Marissa shows up. But yeah, so it was very sweet. I had a great time. Jimmy was very nice. Everybody was nice. So it was so all I got to know is it was a great experience. I have nothing bad to say at all. I mean, I really don't. Nothing bad to say at all. I decided the one thing I will share with you guys is that I made a choice because it was the biggest thing. Um, I know I've been organizing. Well, Sharon, you know me nearly 20 years, Sharon. So you know I've been organizing for a long time, right? Um, no, I chose when I went to do this show. It's the biggest thing I've ever done. So I said I'll make sure I take it in. So I really just kind of slowed down my breathing. I really kind of just said, take everything in as you're going through this whole process this day. And so it made it way more enjoyable. I remember everything that happened. Um, and you can't hear me, Maggie Tiger. They can hear me. You can't hear me. They hear me. Um, and I took the whole experience in from beginning to end. And I'll tell you, I recommend that to anybody, just in life in general. Sometimes you gotta slow down, and you have to just kind of like Deborah Hubbard. Everybody follow the real Deborah Hubbard. Black Don't Crack is her company. Great message, great clothes. I have her shirts. I wear them all the time. I have a mask of hers all the time. Deborah Hubbard is amazing. Follow her, follow her, follow her, follow her. Should I say that? Follow Black Don't Crack and all that. Just follow her. She's amazing. Um, but I took it in and took the experience in and really enjoyed it. And I think in life, you gotta live in the moment. That was like literally be present. That literally was my present moment. It was just like sitting in the studio, sitting on set, talking to Jimmy. People were like, "You were so natural when you talked to Jimmy." I'm like, because I just was myself. I literally was just like, calm down, just be yourself. Saskia, hello, my Dutch cousin. Hello. I was myself. I was calm. I took it in. When I did the daytime Emmys a few years ago, same thing. I said, just take it in. Do the daytime Emmys. When I did Let's Make a Deal, same thing. It was like, you're dressed as a taco. But I want to, now that travel's opening up and I'm fully vaccinated, I want to go to Amsterdam. I want to go to Amsterdam. I want to go. I want to see you guys. Um, I know I'm famous, and it's weird. It's weird because people are like, "You're that guy from TikTok." That's what people now people say. You're that guy from Jimmy Kimmel. I'm like, yes, I have a viral video on TikTok also. Yes, you do know me, Saska. You know me for 1,000 years. You do know me. Um, I have a famous TikTok video that's still going on. That stupid bread refrigerator video. It's still going on. It's like I think it's like 20 million. It's stupid. Um, but this, I want to be known for this. I don't care about the other thing. But I made history. I get to make history on TV. How many times do you get to make history on television? Like that's just like the weirdest thing. And my niece was like, I was watching it. I'm like, is this for real? Like, it's like James really talking to Jimmy. Like they kept thinking like it was a green screen. I was somewhere else. They're like, but no, James in the studio with you. Like he's talking to you. I go, I was talking. I was in a real studio with Jimmy Kimmel. That's what's so funny. It was like it was for real. It was for real. It was all for real. Um, Not fake. I was in a real studio with them, and it felt nice being on set somewhere. It felt nice being in the El Capitan Theater, which is a beautiful place to be in there. It was such a great experience to go somewhere and watch the production. That's another thing too. The set's smaller than I thought it was, and I should know this by now because I've been to soap sets at Television City, and they're smaller than you think. They look big on TV. That's the whole point. But then when you go there, they're small. So I really do see why with COVID stuff, why they can't have everybody on top of each other, because the sets are small. I mean, it's like really, it's like my dressing room was not a huge dressing room. Like these are things that you're up close and personal. So I totally get why they can't have that. But it was just nice seeing the production, how they do things, how it all runs. Um, It is. I didn't realize how small it was. But it's just nice to see how they do it. It's a well-oiled machine. Like it literally is a well-oiled machine. Alec, the stage manager, was great. I got hair and makeup. They teased my hair a little bit. I was like, tease it up, girls, tease it up. Their lip gloss tasted good. I don't know what kind, like tastes like strawberry or whatever. That was like nice, and they were so nice and fun. And I mean, my handler was great. Everybody was just so they seemed so excited to see me. It was so crazy because I guess if you work with the same people every day and can't see outside folks, it just must be a trip. Because everybody was just staring at me when I was walking in. I was like, oh, I guess me. I'm here. Um, and I'll show you this. So you guys didn't see this. I'll show you this. It's see-through, so I gotta make sure I do this so you can see it. But my name was on a dressing room. So let's see if I can turn it around. These newfangled. There it is. There it is! That's me. That's me, bitches. It's me. Let me have it go. James, is yours. And I'll show you. I'm gonna get this framed because it's a show rundown of the show. Let's see if I can show it to you guys. So this is what they had, and Jimmy signed it. So this is the show. These are the guests, and he wrote, "And James, love Jimmy Kimmel." He wrote that on there. So I'm gonna get this framed next week. So I'm gonna get it framed and put it up. It's very cool. I think it's very, very cool. I couldn't believe that. But it's just, I'm like, oh my God, the experience was so crazy. That was the experience. Now, you know I'm drinking, of course, because I can, out of this huge thing here. It is orange juice. And my folks at Barefoot Bubbly, Peak Moscato. Barefoot and I go back several years. They used to sponsor my show, Breaking Into on Black Hollywood Live. They're great folks over at Barefoot Bubbly. I haven't used them for anything since, but they send me stuff every once in a while. Nice little perk of the job. So they sent it to me. But yeah, I had a beer with him a couple years ago, and he's like, Kara, see, we know Jimmy Kimmel. If you're Los Angelian, you know Jimmy Kimmel. That's what I'm saying. You know, he's been around forever. And the K-Rock days. And see, when Sharon brings up K-Rock, I'm thinking further behind that, I'm thinking of Richard Blade and all that. That's the 80s. That's another story. This is my favorite new wine glass. It's supposed to fit a bottle of wine in one glass. And so, I have a TikTok video where I do it. But so this whole bottle fit in there. Now, chances are I'm not going to drink all of it. Oh, yes, morning where you are. Girl, get some wine. You can have a mimosa. Get some orange juice. Get a little, if you have some white wine, mix it together. Another thing I used to do every once in a while, it was like a faux sangria. I've taken red wine and taken cranberry juice, mix it together. Interesting. It's very interesting. It almost tastes like sangria. You have to find the right combination. Well, yeah, I know it's morning for you in Nederlands. My fatherland, Nederlands. I gotta see my cousins, everybody over there. Now, travel. I have my passport. I have a new passport. It's good till 2028. And I'm ready to go. I'm ready to get out of here. I'm ready to go do some stuff. I'm double vaccinated. I am double vaccinated. I'm ready to go. So yeah, so it was a lot of fun. It was a great experience. I'm gonna explain to everybody because everybody's been asking exactly. It's just too many people to tell. So I'm a platform where I'll just tell like kind of my experience and what happened. But I was letting you know it was a great experience, and he was a nice guy, and Guillermo was a nice guy, and everybody was so nice and sweet. It was a great experience, and I will never forget. And I look at this, even if I'm never on the show ever again, it was my one time. It was wonderful. I mean, I look at myself and go, I'm 52 years old, and I'm still having experiences. That's what's so exciting. Like, life does not stop at 25 and 30. It does continue. Life continues, and you say, "Hi, Daily Brew MTB." It's one of those things you have to like say yes to things, be open to things, and that's kind of what you never know what will come your direction. Also, be nice to people. Be nice to folks. who are nice to you, of course, but like just be nice to people in general. Just be nice. And I think that's also another thing too. You never know who remembers you or thinks about you for something, or wants you for something. It's one of those things you just never know. So I tell people all the time, be nice to folks, and you never know. So the Jimmy Kimmel thing came about, and I, yeah, can't believe it. It's like surreal. And I said, I see the video, and I'm like, it's almost at 1 million views. I'm like, 1 million views of me. It's crazy. I'm just a guy from Inglewood, California, minding my own business. My cousin Honey is on here by Honey. She is a Lott, Lott, and was running around. But yeah, it was just crazy. It's like, this is like insane. I've heard from people I haven't talked to in 20, 30 years who saw the show and was like, they said James Lott Jr. I'm like, that's you. And then folks were like, I didn't know you had hair. I said, no, I have hair because I have hair now. And, you know, oh my God. I have hair. And people are like, you have hair? Oh my goodness. Yeah, I'm growing my hair out. I'm trying to do my little 90s look. I don't know. Trying to look a little younger. So if I lay like this, I feel like I look younger. I don't know. Thank you. Yeah, Honey known me since I was a baby, so she can tell you I was a little baby. Well, I mean, I make my own business. That's why. That's true. I make my own business. But I'm saying, I'm in my little corner, doing my thing, my 10,000 things that I do, in my little corner, and you make it a phone call, or an email, or a text. You just do not know. But be nice to people, genuine to people, and you have no idea when they come back around. And I was actually feeling a little down the last couple of weeks. So I was just feeling like I do all this work. I work very hard. And I was waiting for some kind of like mainstream recognition. Like I have friends, no shade to them, who've done it less than I have and are getting mainstream recognition. And deservedly so. It's great to working good and stuff. But I'm like, when's my turn? And then this happened. So the point is just keep doing it, and somebody's gonna notice something. Thank you. I know I was a very talkative little child, so I know I was. I remember, Honey. I was very talkative. Just talk to everybody. Thank you, Tony. I appreciate that. Yes. And that was not scripted. I'm telling you, people are like, it wasn't scripted. I had no idea what he was going to do. And so I just follow along with them. It was a natural back and forth. It was like whatever I just kind of follow along. So that's kind of what that was. Bye, Saskia. Take care. Have a good day at work. Yeah. It was a very surreal experience, to tell you the truth. So wanted to know me. To me, I'm nobody. I'm just me. I'm just James Lott Jr. Bye, Honey. I love you too. So I had a cousin come through. She's out. Oh, okay. Yeah. Yes. A CE. Oh my God. I remember all that stuff. Yes. Yeah. I mean, I'm here in July, so let's do it. I know when your birthday is, so anytime in July you want to do it, it's fine. Just let me know. Well, yeah, that's the thing. But I don't see. Well, you saw Jimmy's like he didn't. He was like, "You wearing a mask?" I mean, I guess that was the whole point. I was just told keep the mask on the whole time. That's what I was told. So I don't. And there are folks in the audience with me, but they weren't. They weren't next to me. Oh yeah, thank you. No, I did. I really enjoyed myself. It was a lot. It was a lot of fun. It was a great time. It was a very fun experience. That's why I say I just can't. I mean, these experiences are still coming. Oh, hello, Esme. She's in here. Another cousin of mine is joining us. Who joins us back then all days. Yeah, no, it was a very cool experience. I think it just goes to show that again, just keep working hard, being nice to people, Just, Now, there are folks who don't deserve your niceness, of course. You're not going to be shady, too. But for the most part, I try to be a nice person. I try to be easy to work with. Try not to cause any problems. You know what I mean? Just like, we're here to have a good time. Here to have fun. Most of you guys know I love to laugh and have a good time. That's what it is. I know it's like to have serious things happen, but it's good to laugh. Good to laugh. Just enjoy your life and take chances. Just like like I said, I know what's going to happen. I had no idea what was going to happen. I had no idea. And they were like, we don't know what Jimmy's going to do. Tweet him. Tweet at Jimmy. Sure. Everybody tweets and sends messages, and the majority of folks said they want me back on the show. Most of the people were like, you should be back on the show. Tweet at him. See what happens. I mean, I have no control over it and everything, and it's fine. But I'm just saying that you should always share what you feel with that host or artist. Many times there people see it. You just never know. That's what I do. And when folks tweet me stuff, I go, sure, I read it. And I go, okay, let's see what they're talking about. And sometimes they're right. I won't be there Sunday, folks. There'll be no soap shows on Sunday. We'll be back the following Sunday. So that's another thing too. We're not on this weekend. And there's no days or audition days either. So there's no soaps at all this Sunday. I'm sorry, folks. The soap block is on hold this Sunday. We'll all be back the following Sunday. I have family in town still from the funeral, so I have things going on with them. And that's most stuff going on. And then the following Sunday we'll be back. And it's our 5-year anniversary on Bold. So we'll be celebrating that. And a lot to talk about. And then there'll be no shows Memorial Day weekend. So that'll be happening. So, good night, Daily Brew, MTB. I just like saying that. Everybody's handles. Everybody's handles. Yeah, town is speaking. See, everybody's busy. Everybody got things going on outside life. There's my Mona Lisa. Mona Lisa. I my hope back there too. Sometimes life gets in the problem with soaps is we don't have time off. There's no, they're all year round. And so I just feel bad for soap fans sometimes because we got to take time off. I mean, it's my weekends. I have to have my weekends. I have things going on that I have to use the weekend for. I tried. I mean, there's a lot of things I also turned down because of the weekend, I turned down because I have shows on Sunday. But sometimes things, you can't turn them down. And life does come first. And we always talk about the week we missed usually too when we come back. I'm trying to bring you guests on the show too to kind of make up for us not being there. Because we do appreciate all of you guys watching. We did that Y&R Bold and Beautiful crossover. Everybody loved it. It was a big hit for us. Thank you. And GH is always a big hit for us. So we appreciate it. And we want to be on the show. But sometimes things just, come up. And we have to kind of take care of those. But we're back. So you get a break this Sunday. We'll be back the following Sunday. Talk about it all. Yeah. I don't think there's anything else I had to show you guys. My room is a mess. I started like 5 projects. I need to finish them. These are all like organizing projects. How funny is that? I'm trying to shift some stuff around. I threw out some stuff too that was old. So I'm just trying to figure this out. It's just it's a lot of work. Organizing is a lot of work. I do it for a living, among other things. So I'll lay back this way. I'm feeling restless. I feel young and restless. There we go. That's good lighting. There's so many new buttons on this that I keep touching. I'm like, oh my God. How do I get that down? Now I touched it. Okay. I touched another button and I can't get it out. Okay. Here we go. Oh, there we go. I touched the button. So I thought I'd come on and say hello. I haven't done this in a long time. It's nice to see a lot of regulars come in here. Some of you I know have said you missed the 10 o'clock. I was hoping some others would come through that would want me to do this. But they're watching a Daytime Emmy clips. So, Daytime Emmys are next month, but I haven't heard anything. 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 I haven't heard like who are the nominees? What are those being released? Um, are they gonna be virtual? Are they gonna be in person? Where do I apply for them? Because actually, I wouldn't mind doing the Emmys again for JLJ Media. But I don't know. I'm like, is it? Can we work it out? I don't know. So I'm like, so yeah, I'm very curious. Yeah, I can't do this show on the regular every day. I can't. I'm just too busy at this point. Everything's back open again, just about in LA, and I have I now have this company I'm running, two companies I'm running. Although audio drama recordings a lot of times are in the evenings. That's the best for my actors. If you haven't checked out any of my audio dramas, I have like 11 out. Tomorrow's new episode of the Really Short Story podcast. It's a really funny one. It's called Living Together. It's a mystery, and there's some real elements that if you have roommates or siblings, you'll totally like. Those are my favorite days, Kevin. Candace, you're stupid. So this year, so folks, I remember last year I had my food sponsored by certain people. Kenny Mack actually was one of them. She got me something for she Venmoed me something for my birthday because I couldn't leave my house because we were in lockdown. So this year I forgot to post the foods that was sponsored. So I was sponsored by 5 different people, sponsored my breakfast, lunches, and dinners for the weekend and my birthday. So I worked my whole day on birthday. So I forgot to say thank you to them. They know who they are. They all Venmo me money and they said, buy this for yourself. So I did. And then on my birthday, I went and got all my freebies. I am a member of like 10,000 rewards programs, and they usually give you a birthday reward. So I went to California Pizza Kitchen, Panera Bread, California Bean and Tea Leaf, Starbucks, Farmer Boys, Nothing Bundt Cakes, Sprinkles Cupcakes. Where else did I go? I feel like I'm blanking on a few. But they all had freebies for me. And some of them were free food, free entrees. Because I'm not eating flour right now or wheat. So I had my cauliflower pizza. Oh my God. It was so good from California Pizza Kitchen. Yeah, I can't have regular pizza anymore. So I have to have the California crust. It tastes like regular crust to me. So I had a pepperoni and sausage pizza for the first time in so long. It was so good. I had gumbo, so I won it. It was so good. And Sprinkles cupcakes are the bomb. I gave one away. They gave me 2 free ones this year. So I gave one to my great nephew, Ezra. And then I kept one for myself. I said, fuck it, I'm on this diet. I've lost like 10 pounds. So I'm trying to like lose weight. And I was like, but I don't care. It's my birthday. I'm having a cupcake. And I got a banana cupcake. It was so good. Oh my God, it was so good. It was good. The Bundt cake, I ate the frosting. Starbucks, I gave to my sister for Mother's Day. I don't have that. The coffee bean and tea leaf, I got this great peach tea. Farmer Boys, I got a Cobb salad. It was so good. Oh my God, it was huge. And California Pizza Kitchen, I got the pizza. Somewhere, I forgot where else I went. I went somewhere else, I can't remember what it was. But if you're part of rewards programs, they usually give you a birthday thing, and I just go and collect everything. Freebie, 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 freebie. And I did it in the middle of the day. I had shows in the morning and shows in the afternoon. So most of my shows now I'm recording in the evenings. So by the time I'm done, I'm like, the last thing I want to do is talk. It's like I'm just like I've talked all day. And I'm just like, I'm done. I'm done. But hello, everybody. It's been a long time since I've done this show. This used to be my nightly show, Talk a Lot with James Lott Jr. I think I did 150 of these or something like that, 135 of these. And now I'm back just for tonight. I may come on again at some other time. But I miss talking to you guys. I miss sharing with you guys. My Mona Lisa's right there. She's looking over us. I miss you guys. Most of my free nights, I was able to do this. I'm so tired now. I've been up since 6 a.m. 6 a.m., folks. That's on 5 hours of sleep because I was at the funeral yesterday. And then I was on 5 hours of sleep because I had Jimmy Kimmel the night before. And I was on 5 hours of sleep because I had to go get a COVID test. So I'm fully vaccinated, but I had to go get a COVID test. That's their rules. Day before for me to come on, and it was negative. Which I'm starting to ride the trains again. I'm starting to get outside again, but I'm totally still being cautious. Still being cautious, still being careful. I have a mask on me at all times. I still do hand sanitizer, wipes. Don't tell I still do it. Thank you. It's my stepmom. She had dementia and Alzheimer's, and so she is now in a resting place. It's great. We had a great service for her yesterday. I spoke at her service. I wrote an original poem that I had written since I'm the entertainment person in the family. So I thought, let me write something. Actually, I wrote it 2 years ago when she was kind of diagnosed and she was starting to slip. And I said, well, let me write something because I was feeling for it. I wrote it, put it away, and then when she passed, and she actually passed end of February. I'm just telling you, in Los Angeles, there's so many deaths and so many funerals. We had it yesterday, but she died end of February. So you can do the math. It's crazy. So it's like, okay, that's a trip. So we couldn't have it sooner. But I think it helps with like the grieving process because, you can grieve for a while and then what's the topic? What's the topic? Actually, it was death. You came on. I just finished Jimmy Kimmel stuff, and now I'm talking about death of my stepmom. So, yes, I've lost a lot of people in my life. In the last 5 years, I have lost a lot of people. 2 friends this year alone, and now her. And then another of my friends lost his wife that I knew. And then, but all my grandparents, most everybody, my sibling, my brother, all them. It's been a tough few years. But I know that it's part of life. Death is part of life, and we're not getting out alive. We're all gonna go through it at some point. And as I get older, I'm much more aware of it. I'm not afraid of death. I'm not afraid of it. I'm just not. It's gonna come at some point. So that's why I live my life fully. I try to do everything I can to live my life fully because I have a lot that I want to do, a lot that I want to say, a lot that I want to leave behind. So I work very hard to just like do what I can. And everybody says, James, you've lived like 10 lifetimes. Well, that's kind of the point, right? I can say I've tried stuff. I experienced things. I've had certain jobs, and not just like doing a bunch of things and not really accomplishing anything. Like I've accomplished stuff in those fields or in that job or in that situation. That's what's important. It's just like just go out there and experience stuff. I mean, small, large does not matter. Say yes to stuff that won't hurt you, of course. Walk through fear. Sometimes it's fearful to like do something. It's like you're like, oh, sorry, do it. Then that's when you should do it, probably. Even if you're a little nervous, it's going to be a little nervous. It's going to be a little anxious. It's going to be a little whatever. But just try it. Candace Mack knows. We started a soap opera, an audio soap opera, almost a year ago, and it was very successful. And it led me to create my own network, and it led me to create my own other dramas, and just do it. When I started my organizing business 13 years ago, I had one client that was a friend of my mother's, and that's how I started. I had no website yet. I had no logo, nothing. I had a name, the super organizer. I had the name, but I thought if I just do the work and and so then she told 2 friends, and they told 2 friends, and so on. And so that's an old commercial. If you're old, you'll know that commercial. But she literally did. She told her mom. Her mom told her church. Her church told. So I started. By then I did get a logo. I did get a website. I started a blog. Like you have to start somewhere. Just start somewhere. My tagline for my business is Small steps lead to large rewards. I have a book out too that says the same thing. But small steps lead to large rewards. Just take a step. Take a step and try it. I mean, it's like it's really have nothing to lose, right? If you try it and it doesn't work out the way you want it to, there's lessons in that too. You know what I mean? Like there's lessons in, I don't call it failure. I just call it just didn't work out the way maybe you want it to. That's just life. But you got to start. But you get better and better if you keep doing it. Lorraine Love, who's in here, knows that like when you do drag, you don't come out, fabulous right off the gate. You have to learn how to apply makeup. You have to learn how to do hair. You got to learn how to create your persona. Learn how to lip sync. Learn how to, you just don't start out at a 10. You may start out at a 5 or a 4 or a 3 or a 2. But if you keep doing it and you surround yourself with people who are supportive, that's what you do. You keep going and you just keep doing it, and eventually things will click and it'll work. Well, I knew as soon as I said that, Lorraine Love would say I came out fabulous. I knew you were gonna say that. As soon as I said that, I go, but Lorraine, you know what I mean though. It's like one of those things where it's called learning. You just have to. There are folks who are afraid to do it. It's like, don't be afraid. Just like research, talk to somebody, try it out, and just see and find your voice, in it. And any kind of artistry, any kind of artist. There's Iron Beard. I think it's in here finally. Any kind of artistry or art, just have to start. You just have to start. And whatever comes out, comes out. And if they don't like it, people don't like it. Some folks are going to love it, and some folks are not going to love it. Dylan Matthews, that's just how it is. Iron Beard is also a performer, and also a writer and stuff. But that's what it is. Jump in feet first. That's what I say. Just like, why not? Just fucking do it. I just think people get scared, and people get scared and they get paralyzed. They get stuck, so they don't do it. They don't. My niece Jamie Lee is in here. Oh my God, I love you so much, Jamie Lee. It's like you have to go and just try it. If it's to move to another city, if it's a new job, if it's creating a design, if it's doing drag, if it's being on Jimmy Kimmel, whatever, you just have to do it. Just go in, do it, and let the chips fall where they may. Hello, Miss Yvette. Just let the chips. Just let them go, because there are people out there. There's someone's you can affect change through something you do. My aunt always says you never know who. Cause I always say you never know who you're hurting, but you never know who you're actually helping. Sometimes just your presence affects someone in a way that they go, I see myself in that person. I should try it too. It could be your voice. It could be something you do create that goes, yes, they tried it and they did it, so maybe I should do it too. Sometimes people don't know they can do things. I thought entrepreneurship was for other people. I thought, well, no, I'm supposed to get a job, work till I'm 65, retire, and travel the world. That's what I thought my world was going to be. Like, work up the corporate ladder, anything I did extra that were hobbies. You just did them for hobbies here and there. All my hobbies are what I do now for a living. I did not realize that's okay. I'm a grown, educated man. I thought, entrepreneurship's for those people. When I ran my first marathon, I thought that's for those people. Sometimes you have this thought in your brain, and you can be a smart person, educated, everything, but you just think that's for someone else. And so then you don't do anything. Then sometimes you see someone doing it, you go, wait a minute, they're doing it. They look like me. Then I should be able to do it too. That's what's so important. And I've had some people tell me, James, just you just being here or doing this, it made them go, I'm starting a podcast. You started one, I'm going to start one. And I say, I don't have the magic sauce. I started one. If I can do it, you know, Zoom, I learned Zoom. I say, if everybody else is doing Zoom, I'll learn Zoom. You can do it. I think that's kind of, so sometimes what you are putting out there, if you don't, people are waiting for it. You don't even know it. And don't worry about views. Don't worry about sales. To me, all you need is one pair of eyes or one set of ears or one pair of hands to have your product. And that could be, and that's what's so good. That's all that matters. It's literally all that matters. And if you're looking for like a larger audience or more attention, again, it takes just one set of eyes, one pair of ears, one set of hands to see it and go, that person, I should give him a chance. Or that person's very talented, should be. You know, I do it all the time. I love having people. I love showcasing people on my shows. Some of you in the chat room have been on my shows. I don't look at numbers. I don't look at views. I look at content and go, who did that? I want them on my show. Or who created that? Or that guy over there, I like what he's saying. And I ask. And I've been turned down a few times. Yeah, a few times. But for the most part, people have said yes. And those no's, they hurt at first, of course. You're like, why the F they're not going to go? You know. But sometimes it's not even you. And I had to learn that too. Not everything's about me. I know it's surprising. It took me a while for me to learn that. But sometimes it really isn't. It could be their own. I noticed that there were some people that I asked, they're shy. They're afraid to be on a one-on-one podcast kind of deal. Some just don't do interviews. They just don't. It's not me personally. They don't do interviews with anybody. Some feel like they don't have anything to say. They don't realize they have something to say. Because I had people come on my shows and go, how are you going to fill 45 minutes? I go, I said, I'll fill 45 minutes. Don't you worry. I will. Words of Wisdom, hosted by James Lott Jr. I started preaching all of a sudden, but I think it's important. People always look to me and say, how do you do this? And like I said, I'm not afraid of death. I know that it's coming at some point. It's going to come. I mean, just like you can't escape this life without that. I don't know when. I don't want to know when. But in the meantime, I'm going to do what I can to affect change however I can. I'm not perfect. I don't purport to be. I don't try to be. There's such a thing as perfection. But I do what I can. When I can. For who I can. And that's kind of where, that is with me. Now I'm looking up. It's at 15%. Oh, geez and crackers. It's going down there. It's almost an hour already. I've got doing these. It's almost an hour. I've been on here for 46 minutes. That's crazy. That's crazy. Like fast. I am Beer. What's going on with you? Before I get off of here, what are you going on? What are you doing? What's going on? I know, Candy Mac. What are you doing for yourself now? There's no Forever and a Day. What are you doing for yourself? Or are you working on Forever and a Day? Racial Talk with James Lott Jr. My hair. I just keep playing with my hair. It's so long. My hair. Who did it? Who did it? I always thought, who did it? That's a question. Who did it? Is this a mystery? Looking for a mystery of how it used to be. I won't start singing some Anita Baker for you guys. Let me get ready to do that for you guys. And I have a song out too. My I Am Ready song. It is the updated version with 5 other people. Amazon free products join. Are you giving away free products? You're writing Chronicles Season 3? Oh, wow. Okay. KMX writing scripts for Weather and stuff. And some other stuff. Ooh, she said, Forever Today, and some other stuff. Oh. Okay, Candy Mac 82. Okay. Like Chronicles Season 3, how exciting. I'm so excited. I haven't talked to you in a long time. The final season. It's the final countdown. Thank you, K. Marie. So the final season. Ooh, okay. You go, Iron Beard. You guys write that stuff. You start writing. Keep that writing going. Get that material out there. You know I'm always writing something on my end. I'm always writing something. My TV just went off. On its own, I was watching General Hospital. I forgot I was watching that earlier. It just went off. Thank you. The song is fun. It's with Flobo, Mike Brown, everybody. It's a fun update of my 5-year anniversary in recording music. And I have 2 albums I'm putting together right now. I have 2 albums worth of material I'm putting together right now for 2 separate albums. Stay tuned. Stay tuned. I have some fun music coming up that I've recorded. I have some good people. It should be a lot of fun. It should be good. Good. Look at all his hair. Oh my god. I just can't keep touching it. I'm gonna get off now because my battery is like I need to plug my phone in and my charger's somewhere not nearby. God bless America. I don't know. I wonder if Tony would do a dance song with me. Do a dance song with me. Do a dance song. I don't know if he wants to be a recording artist. We call it Chocolate Twins. yeah. I mean, kind of funny. Um, the new songs are good, folks. K Marie, they're good. I've been listening to them. They're good. But yes, I'm gonna go. My phone's about to die, and I gotta, usually Sims tea. Um, what's going on? But everybody, thanks for coming on. This was fun. I haven't done this in a long time. I'm gonna see if I can save this and post it. I'm gonna try if I can do that. Because this was for one night only. We're one night only. Um, and thank you very much. And thanks for watching the show. You would do a song with me, Tony? Well, I'll put something together. I can do a song with me with Tony Moore. I'd do a song with you. You know, I write all the time. I'll look through my archive, see what I got going on. I got a lot of songs that are not recorded that I've written. I know Tony said he would do it, so you know me. I was just like, Tony, get on a Zoom. Let's do it. Um, Everybody, please take care. Thanks for watching the Jimmy Kimmel thing. It was really fun, a lot of fun. And those of you who watched that stupid 8-second video I did on TikTok, I guess thank you. And I will talk to all of you soon. Bye.